Hi everyone, Simon here with a I was going to say review. 3, 2, 1. Hi everyone, Simon here. Welcome back to F1 2020, my team Minardi. And just before we dive off to the pre-stuff, we'll do some activity work, and I guess let's go for experience with Delatraz, because with our mighty engines, in theory, we should be quite good round Monza, so I'd like him to be as experienced as possible, so to speak. The other thing that kind of struck me to go, ooh, was I was just having a quick nose around the driver market, and I can't see Sebastian Vettel anywhere on this list, which makes me think he is not available to ask for because he's retiring at the end of this season. Interesting, eh? So it'll be really fascinating to see how that switches everything around on the driver market, should that be a thing, because I can't even like watch him to approach him. So let's dive on. Done some simulator training. We've now also upgraded our aerodynamics. Does that keep us still on level 2? Yes, it does. But look, we're now generating more resource points. Juicy. So that keeps me happy. We're going to dive off to practice, and I'll catch you after. Hi everyone, welcome back after practice. And practice went rather well. I feel like the motto that I was trying to do of getting the powertrain up and sorted with being very competitive in time for this section of the calendar has really worked out well, and it's coming to its peak here, essentially. Apologies. At the time of recording, which I must admit is 5:10 in the morning, there is a bit of a windy storm going on outside, and I've got some roof damage, so if you can hear some banging going on in the background, that is just a piece of my roof fluttering around that I can't get to. But yeah, we got plenty of R&D points, as you can see, and I was buttering up that chassis because I wanted to get some weight distribution issues so that I can start getting towards the brakes and playing with the brakes. I was toying with tyre wear, but I want to go with the weight distribution because it's not going to be ready for Singapore, annoyingly, but it will be ready for Russia, which is again somewhere where good engine pace really helps. So let's go with that, and we'll see how we get on. Plus that leapfrogs me ahead of Red Bull. I'm getting very graph happy. In terms of performance history upgrades, the only team that bought like an actual upgrade here is Alfa Romeo, who leapfrog ahead of Renault, or I think they were equal to Renault, but they've now kind of leapfrogged ahead and are right behind Racing Point. Notice how AlphaTauri and Ferrari are bang on each other as well. So Red Bull have bought a tiny upgrade here as well, so not just Alfa Romeo. Alfa Romeo have been looking very good in practice, actually, which has surprised me somewhat. So let's bolt on our number 2s. Aye. Because I think we have a good shot here, and it's dry for quali and the race. Hurrah! Okay. What we got. Okay, so I've not changed my setup from last year. Let's see how we get on. I'm hoping for good things, but purely from straight line speed. I'm okay around the corners here, but in practice you could definitely tell that it was straight line speed where I was winning, as you can see. Oh, that's not good. Oh, fuck it. Come on. Okay, so I've not changed from last year's setup. It's a little bit slidey. but it gives me all of the straight line speed that I need. Nice. Good start. I don't think it will last. Bit bouncy, but that will do. Not great round the Lesmos, but that seems to have worked a bit. Ferrari in my mirrors! Oh. That wasn't even the fastest way round. We're still ahead! Nice. Nice! Yes! Bit cheeky on Ascari, but
really well done. That was a fantastic drive.
I'd have still been quicker if I'd have taken it properly. So I'm happy with that.
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves
nice.
of our top three: Smith, Leclerc and Sebastian Vettel. With qualifying wrapped up, we now have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.
We do. The two Ferraris second and third, that surprises me. Then the Mercedes of Bottas, Hamilton, Ricciardo, top Red Bull, maybe able to keep up. Alfa Romeo's Verstappen 7th, that doesn't surprise me. Delatraz 8th though, that's good. Loving that. Ocon, Albon, Stroll. The Alpha Tower is though disappointing, down in 12th and 13th. Gasly, Sainz, Russell, not great. De Vries, Norris. Giovinazzi's got ahead of both the Haases there. Great stuff by the Williams driver. Latifi bringing up the rear, but I'll take that pole position because it's all going to be about keeping everyone behind and having the Smithy train. Vettel must be angry now. He'll catch me at Singapore a little bit. Even an improvement there after quali from Delatraz. That's how shocking this race has been so far. Fingers crossed it goes to plan for him in the race and we get some more points. We could do with them up and about. I like how Jeff has got sassy in the text messages. Even if he is still a dope on the radio.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Smith lines up on pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Vettel, Bottas, Lewis Hamilton and Ricciardo, Verstappen, Delatraz, Ocon and Alexander Albon, Stroll, Kvyat, Sergio Perez and Gasly, Sainz, Russell, Nick De Vries and Lando Norris, Giovinazzi, Magnussen, Grosjean and Nicholas Latifi. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
I feel a bit sorry for Nick De Vries actually. He was in the top 10 in all three practice sessions.
Result of the last race. Let's see if we can do it again today.
I'll try. Okay, let's do that. Okay, let's stay on the 7.6 then. Delatraz is still in the points. Oh.
Okay, that's a good start. Keep it up.
It is, but I am immediately under pressure. Oh. I'd dearly love to break that 1 second toe. But not if I drive like that. Still 7/10. Alrighty. That looks to me like Delatraz is in 7th, you know.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
Okay, whilst they all scrap. Which will hopefully just hold them up, which it does. Thank you, Valtteri. Ricciardo's got past Hamilton as well, amazingly.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy.
I will, whilst we're in mix 2. So whilst the gap's at 2 seconds, I can just chill it. Well, not chill it, you know what I mean. Hopefully they will just keep attacking each other all the way home. Oh, has Hamilton just done a 3-wider? I think he has, you know. Getting past Ricciardo and Vettel. Wow. I think there's been some drama because they have all dropped so far back. Like the Ricciardo Hamilton stuff. They've lost so many seconds. I wonder what's happened to them. Oh wow, yeah, look at that. Christ.
We're approaching the
Kvyat
window.
into
We'll be
5th.
on the mediums.
Teammate status.
We're leading our teammate by 9.4 seconds. They're on old softs. They're in 7th. The time last lap was a 1 minute 24.6.
Oh, he's in 5th now. He's just done the double overtake. Come on, Delatraz. I would dearly love... Ah, come on. Ooh. I believe I can fly. It's because I'm too interested in what's going on behind. Come on, Delatraz, you need to make sure that you close down on Kvyat, because otherwise he's going to get outside for second. And I need to watch the track, not what's going on the timing stand. Oh, I think Delatraz might be in trouble with that 5th place. Spammy will get him back, surely. I think Kvyat may well have just pulled an absolute blinder to get a second away. Okay, they're starting to close me back down again. Let's focus. We'll have some advantage again when we get
We want to pit this lap,
some
so
pitting.
push now.
Don't know what that was. Lost us 4/10 though, nearly. Ho 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 ho! Careful.
Be aware we expect the grip levels to start falling away soon.
Okay, we're in early, I know that. Oh, we're not the only ones. Gasly or that'd be Ocon maybe in?
Release, release.
Yeah, Ocon. And a few others.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
I need to do Latifi straight away. go, man.
Nice move. Good job. There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
I was going to say, is Delatraz coming in? The answer is yes.
Louis in the pits.
Sign stays out. There they all come. Nice. Oh, both McLarens are out late. Carlos. That was moving under braking.
The gap to the car behind is 2.0 seconds.
Okay, Grosjean is holding up Leclerc. That is great for me. De Vries and Russell in.
Gap to the car in front
So
is
is Perez. There's
1.6
Bottas.
seconds.
Oh, Bottas is going to get the leap, I think. Or is he? Norris leads. Well done, McLaren. You've had nothing to cheer about all season. That will do. Yeah, that's big for Bottas because he was behind Leclerc, if I remember rightly, before all of those stops. But has now emerged ahead.
Right, we need to get past here. Use overtake. Use overtake.
He's pitting.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Nice. Always have to remember where to brake when you've got the DRS. On that. So it's Kvyat, Hamilton. I'll give it a few seconds and then we'll see where Delatraz is going to pop out. I wonder if he might lose out in some of the pit
Let's
stops.
use overtake and burn some of this energy.
Teammate status.
Gap to teammate behind is 17.9 seconds. They're on fresh hards. They're in 9th. The time last lap was
Hards?
a 1:23.6.
What have they done that for? I genuinely do not understand half of the setups that go on with this game. Here comes Bottas. I don't think Delatraz will score, you know. He's got the 2 racing points right on his heels, judging by that track map. And an AlphaTauri as well. And that is all down to stupid strategy. Jeff. Idiot.
We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix 2 soon.
That's fine. It's just so that we stay a second clear of Bottas. That's all I need.
This is your final lap of the race.
The hell was I doing that for?
You're dropping a second a lap to the car behind, 1 second.
I think I was so annoyed at the fact that Delatraz was on hards. It's put me off. Look at Kvyat, he's done fantastic in the second half of the
There's only
race.
1 lap of fuel remaining.
He's the fastest person, I think. We're all right. Oh. I'm going to get a faster lap. Let's bring it on home for a win with a mistake. Boom!
Great job, you've done everything we wanted today.
Including go off the track stupidly with 1 to go.
There's a few disappointed faces up and down the pit wall after that one, but not here. They secured a phenomenal victory. Tell me, Ant, how did they manage to achieve this win?
I think that smart tyre management on track and very smooth driving definitely assisted in their victory today. That combination meant they got the absolute maximum out of their tyres at all times.
The faces on our top 3 look so incredibly happy as they make their way up to the podium. A much-deserved victory and a brilliant performance from them all.
Thank you. I like the fact that my person I bring up from the constructors looks like he's probably the truckie. He's got the face that just screams, "I'll have a dry pale ale, mate."
So let's review the updated driver standings. Not the result our points leader wanted, but it certainly makes things interesting going forward. After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
Interesting choice today, I think. There's a few to pick from, but I think I have to give it to Danny Kvyat. He put in a rock-solid performance today, one that he can be proud of.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Meanwhile, Ferrari have improved their position. A strong weekend from them as they fight their way towards the top. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time? Be sure to join us again as we continue to bring you the latest excitement in Formula One.
So a couple of really interesting points there, which I think we will probably find out in the race director bit, but both AlphaTauris having superb races, getting to 4th and 6th for Kvyat and Perez. Ocon went from 9 to 7, which I think is great. Ricciardo slipped back. Delatraz slipped back due to the poxy tyres. Racing Point though 10 and 11, so it was a good recovery for Russell. Red Bull atrocious there. Ricciardo slipped back. Albon slipped out the points. Gasly, Verstappen and Vettel. I think we're going to find out that they came together early in the race and both had to pit for front wings or something like that, because they both disappeared very quickly at the same time, didn't they? De Vries did get a little bit farther. Norris ended up 17. Giovinazzi 18th. Nicely done. And actually, that's Williams' most important result for a while, I think. Ahead of Sainz, Magnussen, Latifi, and Grosjean was last. Crikey. So I think... So go Delatraz hards. I think we'll find Norris. Yep. Norris hard, De Vries hard, Sainz hard, Grosjean hard. Because they all stayed out later. Oh. Perez and Gasly. Fair enough. Okay, standings wise then. We break into the 201s, just 42 points behind Hamilton. It's not going to happen, but I will pretend that it's got a vague possibility. Ricciardo moves back up into 4th ahead of Vettel. Leclerc moves ahead of Albon. Ocon moves ahead of Russell. Delatraz marching in on Magnussen and Sainz. That sounds so wrong. Giovinazzi, though, still last in the standings. I find that quite funny. And yeah, we're right. Ferrari's moved up to 2nd thanks to Leclerc. AlphaTauri's move ahead of Renault thanks to that 4th and 6th as well. And they're going to be having Alfa Romeo looking over their sleeve. I said earlier on in the season I thought Alfa Romeo would be solid in 5th because of Verstappen. But AlphaTauri have really got a spunky little car there. And with Perez and Kvyat both more than capable of wringing the points out that car, Alfa Romeo need De Vries up there getting a point or two to try and keep that team at bay, I think.
The fans really seem to enjoy that. You made it look easy.
When she says easy, she goes cat eyes.
It doesn't get much better than a win at this track, does it?
This place has the best fans. Oh, please don't let me say that. It doesn't. It feels like our engine was made for that track. It's true.
You performed better than last weekend. What changed? A few tweaks. The aerodynamics really helped me today. Let's spread the love. More like Dodgems than Formula 1 today, wasn't it? Great. Well, that's everything.
Even though that one really wasn't my fault, I bet that hurts my acclaim really ridiculously compared to just winning the race. I hate how acclaim and all of that works with this game and this series. But that is a lovely lead to allow me to be absolutely horrific at Singapore. I'll take that, thank you. Lovely stuff from both of us. Don't know if you're going quick enough to earn that contract extension though, Louis, but we'll give it a go. Nice. Okay. Singapore coming up next. We all know how terrible I do there. Can't wait for it. Nice. Oh wow, all of the sponsors need renewing. I'll catch you next episode where we'll be doing a lot of that, I think. Bye for now.
This week's income from the sponsors is cleared. and we're making good profit against our running costs.
Cool. Let's join us next time for the Italian Grand Prix. Juicy.